Hello, my name is Dan. I'm just want to let you guys know this is my second stream. I'm looking to go over the charts today for my end of the week review. This is basically my journal, so I'll be going through this publicly. And yeah, let's see if we can build a little bit of a community and try and make something happen here. And it's going to hold me accountable to what I'm doing. So I've got my strategy near term, which is the 5 minute chart that I do every week, and that'll be on a different playlist. This is my swing trading portfolio that we'll be looking at today. It's a weekly off the daily chart. I'll go I'll go over this every day at the end of the day, and put on positions, adjust positions, change things, stop loss, adjust stop loss. Um, get out of the positions if I don't like them. So this is a little bit more rules based with indicators. Okay. And yeah, so we'll just go with that for now. This is really, I'm not trading too large a size on this yet until I've fully forward tested it. And yeah, so we'll go ahead. I'll share the screen and let's have a look. Okay. All right, let's have a look here. We'll start off. Okay, let's start off at the top here. We'll go through this. I'm just going to have a quick look at these. This is what I normally do at the end of the week. I might normally do it on Sunday, but today I've got a bit of extra time. We've got TLT, and the TLT chart is just basically the one I look at for interest rates. Yeah, as you can see, we're looking like it's looking like the rates want to go up, to be honest, the 10-year and the 2-year. So normally that means bad news for stocks. Sometimes it doesn't make a difference, but good to keep an eye on. Stocks have been going up, so in this choppy area. So it looks like they want to come back up. I don't know how high, maybe a lower high here or a higher high. Obviously, if they break this high, this is going to be danger time for the economy because rates are just way too high right now. But I like it. I think it's good. I think we should keep them as high as possible and just break a few things. Get rid of some of the zombie money. But anyways, let's move on. I'm going to make this as quick as possible. DXY's, in line with the yield, marching up. On this system here, it was a buy around about there. It would have been a buy right here with the zero line cross, probably on that bar there. I normally wait when I get signal. I can wait for a pullback. If I see such a shallow pullback here, I'll be getting in some probably there before that, hopefully. But I don't trade. You can't really trade the DXY. So, okay. So Bitcoin was a buy there. I got in and I'm out. I exited the whole position. Unfortunately, I exited somewhere around about there. My theory on this was I shorted this at the top, caught this all the way down to basically this bar. I shorted it, and the next day I got out, just because how bullish we've been. But really, the short stayed. There was no pullback up to there, so it just bled down a bit. Come back with the pullback, pull into this big bar. This is pretty much the massive resistance here. This bar. Which obviously we see we can bust through. I'm looking at new highs here. Looks like it's going to go new highs, and it might flip this. If I put a line there, see if it flips that. But anyways, I'm out of this position. I should be in a partial position on this. I should what I like to do is take half off, 50% off of the position. I take a 1R off, and so I over leverage a little bit for that 1R, and then I take it off, so I've got a regular size position. And okay, so kind of like a scalp, and then go and then leave the runner for a big move, which obviously Bitcoin can go for ages. Nasdaq has been a buy down here. It was a buy right there on that candle. This is the chop zone in here. It was just a beautiful buy there outside of a trend line. You got your downward sloping trend line. That was basically a sweet buy. And yeah, the only time I would have thought about getting out of this was no time at all. This doesn't look like it's going to stop going up for a while. This could double. I remember in 2000 that when that thing doubled, when it looked like it was topping, and then you just doubled from there. So that was quite a while ago. I was pretty young, but I remember that happening, and it was really frothy. So if we're going into a massive frothy bull market, this thing's going to get nuts. So I trade this on the lower time frames. Normally, I don't have any new signals trades on. I've got a position on in cotton in the commodities, and we'll get to that. I've got it on my phone, so I don't actually have it on the screen. So yeah, well, we'll do this. We'll go ahead and carry on here. See, this is interesting here. I like this as a buy right now. I might put this buy position on. Really, I should have put it on yesterday. So come Monday morning, come Sunday night, futures open, I'll be looking to purchase this. I'll mark it there. I'll have to go a little bit less size, and probably, sorry, let me just, ATR bands. And for indices, I use a 2 I use. On a 3 or a 14? I think I use a 14. Okay, so that's my stop loss there. So at a 1, it's right there. That's my target. And let the runner go. So we'll leave that. That will be a position I'll put on Sunday night. This is in the chop zone between the two MAs I got here. This, by the way, is the Bixford Fantail. I think that's what it's called, FVMA on TradingView. It's good. It's quite handy. Anytime you get in between this, kind of like, this is my long-term indicator. This is just the Ichimoku. I use it as a kind of like a long-term filter. Quite snappy. It keeps up with price, but also, I think it doesn't give you a lot of like ridiculous signals like some other like MAs where it just chops through it all the time. So it's quite clean. I know there's better ones out there. I'm looking to find some better ones. But anyways, we'll carry on. This is a sell signal here, but not on the rest of this stuff. So it's a wait. We got a sell signal here on the German stock market, but we're above this line, so we're going to hold off. Okay, here we're in a buy from here. I'm not in this trade for France. I try and limit. If I'm in a couple of them, then I'll stop. But at this point in time, I'm not in any indice moves. I was in this move. I caught this move somewhere here. I think I got out roughly around about here. And I haven't been paying attention. But really, if you want to use this find a continuation, this is a continuation here. I don't like continuations, but as to be honest, I get stopped out of them a lot. So stop loss would be down here. I'm going to mark it up. And on Sunday night, Monday morning, I'll put this on with a limit order. Just on 2. Sorry, I'm on the wrong. I need to change that color. Let's put this. Sorry, I'm just going to change this color. Yellow. or blue. We'll do blue. Okay. So that's that. That will be put on. I'm pretty sure. What I'll do is I'll go over the whole sector, look at the best ones. And this one here, sorry, this might be too far. Sorry, the Japan. This kind of, I would wait for a pullback on this, I think. I think I'll wait for like a pullback entry, maybe on at there. And then deal with that like that. But we'll leave it set up for that because the signal's on. Okay, so for the Australia 200, we got no sell, just in the chop zone. Nothing on the Dow Jones. Okay, so how this works here, this is in a sell. So I have to zoom in. That was in a sell there. Yeah, this is a sell. It's not very convincing here. I normally like to see it violate these two lines quite strongly, but where was this turned into the sell? Sell was here, the first sell. This will be a continuation of that trade there, or an adding opportunity. The sell signal on this indicator came up here, but obviously you see in that chop zone just chopped around. So then we got a new sell. So I normally wait for like a new sell signal here. I might consider something like that, but that would be considered like just missed the 50% line, which would have been a good trade. That would have been my perfect trade, I think. If I'd seen that, I would have considered that like a 50 crossover, even though it's bending the rules. We've got a nice little bit of a trade there. This looks a little bit. I'm going to mark it anyway as a continuation. It will be from here to there. Let's see if we get to one. Okay. Look at this. Oh, are you kidding me? So we're just waiting for that right there. So when this prints here, that might print lower. We'll see where this finishes up. But Brazil is looking like looks like it's coming down. I mean, this pattern right here is pretty bearish. You look at this area here. So come up, you've got higher high. It's a higher low, which is not the best. But if you look, there's some sort of resistance / support, which it just failed to hold. This is actually a good short here. I sometimes violate this rule because I'm not good at my rules perfectly when I'm like that. I like to get in early, but I'm going to wait. I'll mark it up just so I can remember to keep an eye on it when I go ahead and put my trades on when the market's open. But this is against the rules. So this is I'll do a little brush here and say, look, I can't draw like that. I draw here. Do a little arrow down there. That's a terrible arrow. Where's my little arrow? Yeah, waiting for that. I'll mark it up anyway because that, it looks good. And here we go. We got another one. This is a sell for sure. This is a sell right now. So I might go in these positions on. I might put these positions on in tonight, in the next couple of hours. 6 o'clock in England now. So anyway, so we'll carry on to this. We're gonna go. It's gonna be like that, something like that. Yeah, are we still on? Yeah, okay. Now we switch over to. We're gonna switch this to 1.5. We're going to our Forex. Yeah, Forex. We'll go through most of the dollars. The dollar's looking good. The signal was there. We're not in the trade, so we're just going to ignore it. I'll get rid of this for the moment. Okay, so we had a short here. This wouldn't pass my volatility. This is not volatile enough yet. We like this bar here. We need a volatile move. So this sell would not be. This is too congested, too crammed up. This is coiling up. I suspect the big move is coming on this pair at some point in time. Oh my God, what have they drawn on this chart? Okay, this is Euro US dollar. I'm going to clear all this off. I'll get rid of the ATR bands. It makes it a bit less. Okay, so your sell was there on the indicator. Good sell, big bar. It's the way it is. Look for that pullback. Not really a good pullback. And then you lose it here quite strongly. This is a tricky, it's an annoying trade to get a decent entry, but your entry would be there and you'd be in the money. Okay, so carry on. There's no trade there for us now. Okay, here we go. We got, so now, okay, so we would have been here. Okay, so we're in this long now. This is a long. The long would have been here on this bar. It's good enough. I mean, that's, yeah, good enough. So let's go with a long here. We'll mark it out and then I'll try and get in because it's not too late to get in this. That's where I should be in. That is my stop loss there. This would be my target. We'll see how this goes. Make sure I save this. Oh, I'm doing this on this BTC chart. Okay, that's all right. Okay, we're in the chop zone. Okay, China. I think some of the fundamentals on China's struggling. Cutting rates and going into QE. I think that was the last thing I heard. The buy came here. Hold on. Your buy was, once everything caught up, this was your buy. Then we have basically a continuation started right there. So on this bar, we'll mark it out since we should be in it. I might get in this one later today. And that would be my stop there. And that would be my target there. So when I pretty much do it like the no nonsense Forex way. If I'm in the load of like a couple of trades on USD, I just split the risk. And we are not in no signal there. Yeah, I like that zone that I have up there. I'm going to keep it up there. So the sell was there. That was my sell. As you can see, worked out pretty well. The indicator is chopping around, so it's giving you basically a reconfirmed entry, I think, there, which you can see that worked out as well. You would have been in a short. You would have got your 1-to-1 just on that wick there, and you'd be holding with the partial for the big move. All right. So I don't know. So what I think, see, this looks pretty suspect right here. So it's either just developing below the low and it's going to have a breakdown. Look, we've got a massive bit of juice right here. It was what I call So we've got this bit of juice here, fair value, or it's a gap. It's not really a fair value gap because normally that was in the middle bar, but it's a gap though. It's basically, we've got a bit, that would be our order block right there. This thing just nukes up. So I would say this is a target. I wouldn't want to be too far into that. So anyways, we'll hold on this one, but it looks good. Looks good for a short. We'll wait till this, we'll wait till it re-signals. Wait for another signal here, okay? All right. USD JPY, what we got? So we're at no exit. This is a re-entry on this bar. We're in, so let's go. We're going to get in on this bar, should be in there. We take it there. So I'm going to put all these positions on. I'm going to stick to my rules, man. I'm so, at this point of this channel is to get my rules set up so we're ready to rumble. We're going to make some money, see if we can see if we can make it. So this channel is basically my training journal and to hold me accountable. Okay, so there's a load of signals right now at the end of this week. Okay, so there's no signal there. Oh my God, another signal. There's going to be a lot of trades on at the end of this. This is my signal. I'm already in profit. If I'd taken it. Yeah, that looks strong. Woo-wee! Blimey. So our signal was right here. We already caught it. We'd still be holding. It's too late to get in. Man, that's pumping. Okay, no signal. We got a signal here. It's a continuation signal. Mark it up. All right. That looks about right. Save that so I don't lose all this work. All right. We've got quite a few pairs, as you can see. We'll be in the commodities soon. Oh, gee, this is unreal, man. I've seen this many signals in a long time. So this is a signal. Let's go along here. So this is my ritual that I do. Well, that was supposed to be doing, but I've been slacking, trying to get everything set up. God, I need to delete some of this here. And we're going to put that there. That's my signal on. Cool. We're going to have to put these positions on in an hour or so, or 2 hours. I'll put them on about 9 o'clock. Another signal here. So what I have to do is all of these same pairs, I have to just split the risk. I'll set up my certain amount of risk on one pair because it's the same risk with the same pair. Obviously with the euros or the USD pairs, I'll break it up and divide it down. So it's take my 1 hour and divide it by, let's say there's 3 for USD. I'll just chop it up into 3. Okay, so this is another signal. So a lot going on in Forex today. It's been boring for the whole year. Where is it? That's it there. Some of these I'm a bit late. Ooh, that's close to the signal. This is calling for a buy, but you need to wait. There's quite a bit of room there. No signal. No sig. Was there a signal? No signal there. Missed the signal. You would have made your money on it though. Your signal was there. Would have been a tough one to hold. So where is your... See this right here, this bar, and just to clear that, you want to wait for these. These are normally these big bars get, filled back in. Not always, obviously, if it's super strong, but most of the time, these will have some sort of retracement. You can break up your limit orders in there, or you can wait for the pattern to do something like that. As long as it hasn't violated the stop, that probably would have been my entry if I waited for the pattern. And then maybe added there just to load up, because that looks pretty sweet. And then you would have been hit on your first target. Just today, you would have just got nicked. It would have been a nice trade. So that's what I'm doing. You can see these setups are pretty decent. All this is free as well. These are all just free indicators. So if I got a sell, and I would like to see it's a sell, but it's unconvincing. But we need to wait for this to give us a signal, because normally I won't wait. Actually, no, that's a lie. I probably will sell this. The volatility looks bad. I think on a volatility indicator, this would be not very good, except for that bar might have got it in there, but I'll mark it up. I'm trying to stick to just do the rules, and that's it. The sell is right here. Yeah, that's your sell. This, honestly, I'm going to wait for something like this. I'll mark it up, but I'm going to try and get better entry because of this bar. And this thing moves in a very tight, weird way. Very programmatic. This bar is too fast, so it's going to want to clear this up and then hopefully drive down to target. We'll see. I'll probably on this position just wait and try and catch some sort of a pullback. 25%, 50%, 75%. I might just pop them in tonight. Anyway, we'll see. And it's just kind of an odd pair, a Swedish krona. All right. This is a buy on that bar there. I'm late to the party. And you can see, look, the pullback on that big bar didn't really happen. You might have got the 25%. So you want to try and get something in on the signal, and then try and get full size on the pullback. It's a pretty big bar. There is a rule that he has. I think it's 1 ATR. So if you put this on the 1 ATR, I forgot how he measures it. I think it's 1 ATR above the previous 14. I don't remember. I'll have a little look how he does it. But normally I just go by the look of it. That looks like a big bar. So this is a long. So I'll just mark it up. But I probably won't enter this unless it pulls back. Or I might just enter it with partial size. Or just take it as a negative risk reward. It looks pretty good. Anyway, that's marked up. Sorry, I check a load of pairs. This is a signal now. So I'm not a fan of this because this obviously has come down a lot. So where is it going to be there? Let's see if we get it down. There you go. That's your signal. Okay. This one, there's a lot of trades to do tonight, or it's a tremendous amount. It's not normally like this, normally one or two. No good for the short. Okay, this is volatility wise is not very good, but it broke out and now it's retesting. So what am I going to do here? So I'm late to this. Obviously the signal was there. I wouldn't have hit the target. You know, this would have chopped me up a load of times already. So that would have been a chop out, right? So normally when that happens, I might have been able to manage. You can see don't know what I was thinking there. So there's no short so this is a long. So I would have been in this long until about here. I would have exited the long and I would have entered short. I would have been nicked out of the short here. And I would have entered long. I would have been nicked out of the long there. I guess entered short, yeah. But this along here, this volatility is too low, right? Look, but now it's come up. So now there is I'm looking for it. So this next signal, I'll wait for a signal on this. But really my short is there. But this would be a pullback mark. But I'll mark it, just have a look. So where is that? I need to make this a step line so I can see it. There we go, step line. Okay. So, yeah, right there. I think just below that wick. And then that would have been there. And we'll see. See how that plays out. Okay, so we're in a short signal. We've got a long signal here on this bar. This is similar. This I'm going to mark up. I'll probably enter this a bit late. Maybe on short side. This is the signal. Right there. Volatility wise, this looks horrible. But my long signal was there. So I'm still in this trade if I'd done it. Ooh, I would have put I wouldn't have. My long signal was there and I would be just got my 1 hour today. Would have exited here. I don't know. Oh no, I would have been, yeah, I'm here. I probably would have just left my stop loss there, but just let it ride. It's just no point closing early at that time, getting caught off guard like that. But this looks like it's bullish, man. So this does look like it's going to go, but we don't have a signal. We've missed it. All right, what we got here? We got a signal there. Yeah, we're too late. Oh no, we're not. We've got our signal. We've waited to get above the oscillator, so we're here. This is my entry. We're on time. We're late, but we missed like a pullback basically. This is due for that. I'll enter that. Ooh. God, I mismarked up. No, it looks good. Okay. This is a buy signal. Yeah. And there's nothing we can do. We're early. This buy signal happened here. If we didn't get in until here, look at this. Beautiful. Straight through. Would have been a nice little signal. Unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention because I've been so discouraged. Because I can't follow my rules. All right. This is a buy signal on a big bar. Okay. There's obviously some news happening in New Zealand. So, and it's going to be Monday. You know what I mean? Come on. I'll mark it, but I'm going to try and get in on a limit. Or on a limit order in here. Maybe on just a tick above that or tick above that. Just to reduce the risk. Only just above that mark, that line. But you want to try and get in. Especially if the news proves to be. Sorry about all these drawings. I've got to change these colors. This is just horrific. It's so bright. There we go. So we're late on the short for that. Okay, so here we go. We go to commodities. I raise this up to 2. Basically what I do is 2 for commodities, 2.5 for crypto on the daily chart, and I do 1.5 for Forex. All right, so we'll blast through these. This is on a sell. I'm too late, as you can see. That was corn. This is soybeans. Nothing going on there. Wheat. We are in a wedge which is coiling up and we're just in the chop zone right now. I just want to see how the signal worked out. I would have been I was just being a long at this point in time. I'll treat that like a big bar and a 50% pullback, which is holding this, that looks like it's going to work out. I'll mark it up, but I'm not in it. Something like that. That was the trade for the 1-to-1. Okay, so we're not in that trade, so I'm not going to worry about that. That's the short there. Yeah. Would it have worked out yet? Not yet. You're still waiting. Too late for us. Oh, look at copper, man. I have not been paying attention. Oh, and I saw this up here. What was I thinking? That was a perfect trade. I didn't execute, man. I'm sick of it. Holy moly. This looks like it's topping, but you never know. I would be tempted to just take a short right here. I mean, this thing is just nuts. This thing has been pumping hard. I mean, that looks like, I've got to short that. It's against the rules, but come on. Just small, little bits, like half size or quarter size. Get in. If you time that, oh, mate, you could be on a seriously good run because that cocoa chart is just relentless. Don't know what's going on in cocoa, but there's something serious going on. Cotton, I'm in this position. Nice. Let's have a look. I didn't realize cotton popped like that. Tell me, please don't tell me I closed it. No, it didn't. Beautiful. So cotton, I've got a 555%. I've been in here since. This is actually a trade I did in here there. What's the entry average? Let me tell you the entry price on this actually. I need to adjust my stop loss. My stop loss is at, this is not the exact right chart. I can't actually tell you. So it's a different, I couldn't find the chart for this, but it's roughly following it. So where is my stop loss? My stop loss is there. Okay, so just under that wick. 8923. 8923. 8924. So I'm just going to adjust the stop loss on this so I don't forget. And that's because I followed the rules on this trade. Just leave it be. Beautiful that was. That's a nice trade. I'm so happy with it. I mean, look at this. This thing is cranking up. I mean, if you look at it long term, this thing can go. I mean, look at that base. So this thing is pumping, man. If you can't get in now, obviously, but I'm happy I got on that one. Okay, oil. Let's have a look. Oil is not in a buy, even though it's saying it should be, but it's not. It's going to close under. We'll see. We have to look at this one at the end of the day. We want to get into oil to catch the pumps, man. Aluminium. Oh, God, I've got to delete these. Aluminium is in a short. And I can get in this short. Volatility is pretty good, even though it's kind of condensing here. That big bar right there with that gap. Maybe it wants to fill that gap. Okay, let's have a look. We'll measure it out. Short. The short is there to there to there. Well, yeah, I'm going to take it. Look at that off that bar there. That's a good one. I'm taking that now. Aluminium short. And I've got a sugar position on, I think. Yes, I do. I'm up 6%. I got in late on this. This was the buy right here. Okay. Easily hit that. Didn't even fade back down. Now it's faded down. So, anyways, there's no new position. None. Gold is short. Gold is a short. Horrible volatility, and you got this gap, a tiny gap right there. Might be filled, to be honest, but this looks like it's short and a half. But this volatility is bad. This I probably won't take, but or at least take it at half size. But I'll mark it up because the volatility can kick in anytime. That's my 1-to-1. Half the position taken off. Okay, silver. Silver was a short. Let's see how this short did. No, the short was there. So I'd be in a short here. No. I'd be in a short from there. This is just too fast. You need to wait for the pullback. Like you see that. You just can't. By the time your indicators catch up, it's better just to leave it. You get a buy there and just get stopped out down there. But if I get something like that, oh, mate, that would have been a bad loss. Silver is a bastard. Anyways, I don't know what we're in. We have no signal right now. I think we would be in a short, but if I was just playing this no matter what, this would be my lot short right here on natural gas, and I would still be in it. Just trail this stop loss down to there. All right, so cryptos. Bitcoin is a buy. The Bitcoin buy happened here. So you can see the lovely. I do this on a 2.5. Hold on. Because of the volatility. So I would have been in there. I would have easily got hit for the 1-to-1. And I would have obviously, now I'll be just trailing this. I should be, but I closed the position out because I'm I'm just not very not sticking to my rules, man. So hopefully this journal is going to help me out. It's the only way I can journal. Just write it down on paper. It just nothing ever works. This is what I'm doing. This is my journaling for my swing trading. Okay, so on crypto, I don't do all the cryptos. I just have a quick flip. I normally will just trade Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, AVAX. AVAX looks pretty strong. The buy was right there. And you'd be waiting for a TP at the moment, which looks like it's going to hit right at that liquidity grab. But I'm too late, which is right there. Way too late. I'm too late for this move. I did profit from it already, but all right. So I'm going to go down to, sorry, just quickly look at Apple. Apple is in a buy. I'm a touch late. Okay. We're going to do a long here. The long happened right there. A lot of gapping around. Where's earnings? Earnings is there. We're out of earnings. This thing looks like it wants to go. So I'll just treat that as the signal there. Sorry, I'm not doing this on 2. I'll do this on stocks. I think 1.5 or 2. I think it's 1.5. Yeah, so we'll go there. We'll definitely take it in this trade. Might lose, but we'll take it. Tesla is another interesting one. So we're waiting on this. I'm waiting and waiting. And we've got a massive sell here. This looks bearish. So normally if the indicator rushes up, that means it's got downward to come. So, but I'm looking for a massive swing trade on this. I'm going to probably double the size when it happens. Microsoft is flying. Amazon is flying. AMD is. In the chop zone. Oh, where's all my other tickers? Why are they all messed up? Google. Is this Space? No, it's Virgin. Meta. Here it is. Meta. Okay, Meta at the top. Okay, look at that. Did they just have earnings? So that was that. Cool. And that's just floating around. That looks pretty decent. It hasn't even broken that yet after earnings. That looks bullish as hell. I mean, I can't even tell you. That gap should get filled, but that thing might just go. Meta is so bullish. It's just it's like taking over. Where's my AMD gone? So stocks. I need to get into stocks more. Look at Zoom. They got earnings coming up. When is that? 26th of February. Monday, 26th. That's a couple of weeks. No. Yeah, a couple of weeks roughly. It's not a buy, but it looks strong. Okay. The way stocks move is a little bit fast for this right here, but that's okay. I'm still going to stick by it. I haven't mastered stocks yet. I've made money from stocks actually. It's quite been profitable, but I haven't actually back tested the Ichimoku, the Kijun Zen, whatever it's called. I haven't actually tested it, but it looks good. It looks clean. It's just the speed of how some of these stocks move with the earnings and stuff. It just makes it. So where's my AMD? Where's my Pfizer? Just keep these from Watch the bastards. Mara. Damn it. Look, it's just like we're in a short and you just get hammered. So, but this is an exit on the short, really. I would take a partial of the partial. No, I wouldn't. You're just going to get stopped out wherever you're at. With the stop loss got down to here, you would have got stopped out anyway here, which is good because it saved you a bit. I mean, this is just, but this, I don't know what's going on with these lines in stocks. It's a little bit slow. Look at this volatility, man. God, this is something to watch. Yeah, this is probably you want to stay away from anyway. It's going too fast. Where is my NVIDIA? Yeah, NVIDIA is looking good. Grinding higher, man. Just beautiful. No signals. Coinbase, that was another one. I don't know. All my stocks got jumbled up. But I'm going to get into stocks because there is a guy named, I want to just give you his name. He's really got me going on this. Oh, no, I don't have his thing. Oh, look, I'm live on nobody in my chat, but that's cool. Love you anyway, to the ghosts. We got to buy on Coinbase. Oh, man, look how ugly it is. And you're coming into earnings. And the 15th, and with the 9th, that's next week. I have a feeling the earnings are going to be good. You don't know what Bitcoin's going to do until then, though. Week. This is a sketchy one. This is a buy. And you basically stop losses there. I want to market to see what happens. I can't get in it now because it's the market. Oh no, the market's open. I can do it right now. I got to put this one in now. Is it open? 6:30. All right. I've got a phone call happening. I'll leave it with that. Thank you for if you watch it, just subscribe. I'm new, so I'll be getting this sorted out. I've got a microphone coming tomorrow, so sound will be better. Bear with me because I'm a pretty new at the whole streaming thing, but I'm going to do this because I'm on the charts all day, every day. I might as well vlog it. It'll keep me honest, and hopefully I will be able to give you some value because you will watch me go through this process of becoming profitable or more profitable. I'm basically break even at the moment. I trade an Apex account on the lower time frames on a daily basis, and I swing trade it, and I trade the daily chart with a no nonsense forex style algorithm on the basically at the end of every night. So I'll be streaming all of these every single thing, so I can obviously refer back to it later myself. And yeah, so I'll put the review down. I'll put my in the description of everything. I'm gonna put like what I did. Oh, sugar, that was it. I'm in a sugar trade. So I need to just adjust. Oh no, I didn't need to adjust it. It hasn't moved. I shouldn't even be in the trade. I might just exit the trade. Just stick to the rules. Close the trade. This was me just messing around, just not doing a strategy. Oh, I can't close it either. It's okay. I have to wait. It's not a big trade. It's not a big position. All right. So that's it. All right. So just hit subscribe, like the thing. I know it's an hour long. It's probably pretty boring for most of you, but if you like charts and you like going through them and having a look, and this is what I do every day. And if you like it, hang around and hit subscribe. If you think it's boring, well, just go. You can go do something else. It doesn't bother me. But I want to become financially free. I want to just quit my 9-to-5. So I want to make a good life for my children, and I'm motivated. So nothing is going to stop me. That's the bottom line. Nothing will stop me. I've been on this path now. I made a bunch of money in crypto, not a bunch, but I mean a big amount for me. You know, it was the high 5 digits, and then obviously crypto crash, lost it. But I got the bug. Ever since then, I was like, wait, this is a way out if I can just master it. So I'm going to trade for income and then invest for life-changing money with the gains that I make from trading. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But thank you for watching. If you watch, and write a comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. All right. Cheers. Bye-bye.